it's August, December, or June, for my heart sings a wonderful tune. As long as you care for me.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you for that wonderful welcome, everyone. It's sure nice to be with all of you again. I'd like to dedicate my show today to all those young people who have written me, asking me what instrument they should choose if they follow a musical career. Well, naturally, being a pianist, I would, first of all, suggest the piano, because I think it would be great fun to play numbers like Dizzy Fingers. Giving me the eye there because he wants me to tell you about the violin. Well, I will in just a moment, but first, here's a word from our sponsor. Well, George, I think I ought to explain to these interested folks, in case they're considering the violin, that not only do you need your fingers, but you have to have a bow, too. You can't play without the bow. What do you mean, oh, yeah? Listen, if I took this away from you, you couldn't play. That sounds familiar. Isn't that from the Jazz Pizzicato by Leroy Anderson? Well, suppose you and all the boys in the string section get together and we'll play the Jazz Pizzicato. Turn in your bows, fellas. No cheating. you very much, fellas. Thank you. Thank you. And now, for the benefit of all you young ladies that might be considering a musical career, I would like to suggest a very beautiful instrument, the harp. I think it makes a wonderful combination, especially when it's played by a beautiful young lady such as Marilyn Hale. We call her Corky for short. Corky, how about you and me playing a little duet together?
Fine.
Okay. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you're young at heart. For it's hard, you will find, to be narrow of mind when you're young at heart. You can go to extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams. And life gets more exciting with each passing day. And love is either in your heart or on the way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, think of all you'll derive out of being alive. And here is the best part: you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. And thank you, Corky. That was beautiful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to acquaint you with some of the most unusual musical instruments that we have ever used in the orchestra. On every one of our tours, this box always goes with us, and it's just filled with the most unique kind of instruments. They come under the category of Latin American rhythm instruments. And let's see, I'll pass them out here. Corky, you just played the harp very beautifully. Do you think you could play the cowbell? Wonderful. Great talent, that girl. George, for you, we got maracas. Wonderful. And Johnny, how about the claves for you? Wonderful. Gordy, a nice fish for you. Grand. Let's see. We'll give you this one. How's that? All right. You like that one? All right. He's happy with that. Do you like this one? Yes. A kabat. Good. Now let's see. Dad, I think this is yours here. He loves that one. Alan, the tambourine. Okay, now let's see. We've got a gourd here for Arthur. Wonderful. And Bob?
Yeah.
How about the conga drum?
Wonderful.
There you are. Well, that's it. Let's see. Oh, Sandy, I'm sorry. No, we don't have anything for you.
Nothing?
No. Okay, you got it. Take it away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll admit that individually these instruments don't sound like much, but when you put them all together and add the wonderful flute of Maury Burkhoff, you have an arrangement of El Cumbanchero. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our program, I would like to acquaint you with a wonderful musical instrument, the piano accordion. And here to play it is a wonderful friend of mine from my hometown, Milwaukee, Tommy Gumina. Tommy, it's a real pleasure to have you with us on our program. And I'd like to tell you something, Tommy. I've entertained the idea one time of playing the piano accordion myself. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you know, I thought it'd be nice to know how to play that, too, because there is a similarity. They have black and white keys like the piano. In fact, only 45 of them as opposed to 88 on the piano. I can play this pretty good here.
Yeah.
But here's where the trouble lies. These little black buttons over here, 140 of them. When I saw those, I decided to stick to the piano and let our friend Tommy do the playing. Well, Tommy, can you play classical music on the accordion?
I like to play classics very much.
Wonderful. Well, who's your favorite composer?
Well, I like Chopin.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you say that because I love Chopin too. In fact, our theme that you hear at the beginning and end of our programs is taken from the C-sharp minor waltz of Chopin. Do you know that one, Tommy?
Yes.
Well, suppose I start the number and you join me whenever you feel the urge.
Fine.
Okay? Wonderful, Tommy. Thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, how would you like to hear an encore from Tommy Gamina? Great. Tommy, you're from my hometown, Milwaukee, and you ought to know.
But I don't.
What's the favorite kind of music back home?
Well, they like polkas very much.
You said it. What's your favorite?
The clarinet polka.
Clarinet polka?
Yes.
You need a clarinet for this one,
You
Tommy?
sure do.
Well, we'll ask Maury Burkhoff to play it. He played the flute before, and now you're going to hear him play the clarinet. How about it, Maury? Okay, George, give us a downbeat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Maury. That was wonderful. Well, it's time to go, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been wonderful bringing you this little musical show. And I hope that we can get together again real soon. Perhaps we'll be able to suggest a few more musical instruments for all you young, aspiring musicians. So until we meet again, this is Liberace on behalf of everyone on our show saying, I'll see you in the morning sun. And when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon